What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Overdose. I'm your host, Don Jaye. Today I'm joined with a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Connor.
All right, Connor, you're about to watch a video. You're going to give us your perspective on this video and on the topics that he talked about. All right? All right, let's jump into it. So today's video we'll be watching is AMS. If you like this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow me in the description below, or you want to follow Connor in the description below, it will be in the description below as well. Let's jump into it. Skip that. Oh, hold on. Before we even get started, the title of this video is Women Are Immature Children. What are your thoughts before we even get started with the video and what he's about to talk about?
Well, I did just come from a women's empowerment meeting, so this should be very interesting.
Okay.
I just saw the topic of the video and I thought it was interesting, so I wanted to kind of see why someone else thought the same and kind of give my perspective on it.
Okay, let's get it.
What's up, fellas? So I had a loyal patient supporter that wanted to know what affects the woman's minimum attraction requirement. All right, and this is I've been on YouTube so long now. It is amazing that I've been on YouTube now with 2.5 years almost doing this shit. And this is the first time I've heard this question. And this is a damn good question. Because he was like, is it other factors or is it just her personal taste? This is a good ass question, guys. Well, first of all, guys, her cultural upbringing is going to be the number one thing that affects her minimum attraction requirement. Okay? Usually, this is going to be race. All right? Usually. Now you can break through it and find other races attractive, but generally speaking, the average person gonna be attracted to somebody in their race because of our cultural upbringing. That's what we saw. Okay, guys. So that's gonna be number one. Whatever the cultural standard is. Okay. You ain't gonna see too many of them Amish people.
Okay, so he said race is the number one from his perspective. What are your thoughts on that? Because definitely that's false.
Yeah,
from my
definitely. Coming from someone that has dated outside of race, it doesn't matter. It's just it's a different person perspective. Whatever that person has a perspective on, they may just stay inside of their race, they may not. So I wouldn't totally agree with that.
Okay, got you. Okay, let's continue.
Dating outside of that, y'all guys one of the Amish, those guys who had those little curly pink tails, the little pilgrim looking motherfuckers with the hats and stuff. I think they Jewish and stuff like that.
Hold on, I don't want to get roasted in my own comments, but damn, that was funny. Pilgrim pig. Yeet, don't go after me, yeet. All right.
They own kind. Now I'm quite sure some has ventured out, but by and large, they gonna stick to their own kind, and that's just because that's their cultural upbringing. Okay, guys, I think they're Jewish. If I'm not mistaken, I think they're Jewish. Okay, so that's gonna be probably number one, guys. Number two,
I would say, however, that families do put a very big, older families, more traditional older families do put a very big pressure on their daughters and their sons to be like, hey, stay in the race. Why you can't date just another black person? Why you can't date just another Mexican, etc., etc. So some of them do put a little pressure on their siblings.
Yeah,
what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I've dealt with that. I come from a family that has a little bit more traditional, a little bit more strict, and you just have to. It's not anything to do with race. It's the person. Gotcha. It's the energy. It's if they make you feel good. It's if they make you feel special. So like with my family, and sometimes I'm just like, well, they make me happy, and I don't care about their skin color. I don't care about their race or what they look like. If someone makes you happy, then go for it.
Wait, hold on. We're going to talk about that a little later.
Okay.
But you said something very interesting that I don't necessarily agree with.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
The hard wiring. Now, what's the hard wiring? Guys, whether you know it or not, men and women are hardwired to be more attractive to certain characteristic traits, physical traits of a person. Men are more hardwired to like a curvaceous woman. Women are more hardwired to like tall and fit men. This don't mean you gotta look like fucking Ronnie Coleman, okay? Just fit. Just flat stomach, decent shoulders, decent arms, toned. That's it. Women are gonna find you more attractive than a 400-pound guy. That is facts, guys. I'm not saying a 400-pound guy can't attract women. When I do these videos, you just get lumped in where guys go to one extreme or another. No, a 400-pound guy can attract a woman. What I'm saying is, he gonna have a harder time attracting women than a fit guy. That's all I'm fucking saying. If you 5'7", you gonna have a harder time attracting women than a guy that's 6'3". It's just the fucking bottom line. All right. So she's hard. How she's hardwired. Women are hardwired that way.
Okay. Now he said a lot of interesting things. What are your perspectives on what he just said about the being fit, about the being what he said, fit, tall? And I know from my perspective, what he's talking about women. Curvy. Yes, he was 100% accurate on that. So from your perspective, what are your perspective and thoughts on that?
I mean, I could exactly understand where he's coming from when he says that a woman wants a tall, fit, slim guy, someone that's not per se 400 pounds. It's like motivation. It's like how you're getting up every morning and you're going to the gym and you're working on yourself. Okay. That's what women find attractive. Like you're working on yourself and bettering yourself, kind of thing. Okay. So it kind of shows. Okay. So that you care about yourself.
For you personally, I guess what do you call it? The grind, the journey, what do you call it? The grind is that attractive to you personally?
Like being fit and like,
not even necessarily being fit, but like on the path to being fit or working on yourself, like you explained.
I think self-care and working on yourself is one of the best things that you can do, because you want someone that is motivated and that can motivate you in some type of way, or y'all can go to the gym together, or have someone to what's the word I'm looking for? Hold you accountable.
Oh, hold you accountable. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right, let's move on.
Okay, that does give you a tall, fit guy. You do have a fucking advantage. But guess what? There are guys who run a 4.2 in football that's sitting their ass on the fucking sideline. Just because you have a fucking advantage doesn't mean that's the end all be all. It's other fucking things, variables at play here other than just that. It's not just a apples to oranges type thing. It's a lot of variables at play here. Okay, guys? So it's not, oh, you tall and fit. No, it's a lot of tall, fit motherfuckers that ain't got no ass. Period.
Wait, what?
Virgins. Done had them. Done talked to them on the phone, guys.
Holy shit. Woo! You heard did you hear what? Okay, I thought I was tripping for a second. Woo! He took the pause at the wrong time. I'm crying. All right, let me get my composure. Now let's continue. Whoa, AMS. I get whoa, shit.
You end up crying again.
I'm literally crying. That's he said no ass. All right, let's focus.
Ooh, there's a tear coming out of that one.
I'm looking at the guys, tall, fit guys, 23-year-old virgin. Okay, so it's not. But then you would take another guy, 5'5", 150 pounds, and he banging everything. Okay? So there's a lot of variables at play. But by and large, a tall, fit guy is going to have an advantage. Okay? Number 3, trends, guys. This is important, trends. Any of y'all guys remember growing up with, most of you guys are young. Any of you guys, I can think back to a time when I was young, well, when I was super young, light skin was in, right? And then Wesley Snipes hit, ran around with Denzel, ran around, I think if I'm not mistaken, like 92, something like that, where Denzel got real hot, Wesley Snipes got real hot, and all of a sudden dark skin was in. So trends make a difference too, particularly whatever the hot celebrity is at that fucking time. Whoever the hot celebrity.
Okay. Do you agree that hold on. Do you agree what he's talking about when it comes to trends and hot trendy things? Like if in the media or if in social media or whatever, I don't know, dark skinned dudes are in, quote unquote, you are more attracted to dark skinned dudes, or does the trends and social media, does that affect you at all?
That doesn't affect me at all. See, when I took a break from social media for a while, so I kind of got out of the headspace of like, kind of got into a different way of looking at it. So I don't look at like trends other than like clothes and stuff, but not people or anything like that.
Got you. Okay, got you. So I guess trends or social media or I guess pre-selection, does pre-selection play a very big role in your attraction level to a person? So pre-selection, let me try to explain it really quickly. It's just like you see a lot of other women going after this person. No? Okay. All right. Well, let's continue.
Years at that time, you're going to see that whatever his look is, you'll tend to see that come into style. So that plays a big... I remember when Michael Jordan made bald men sexy. And any of y'all guys could think back. It was once upon a time, man, and I'm gonna give Michael Jordan total credit for this. Before Michael Jordan, being bald was considered not, he's bald. That was he's bald. Then Michael Jordan came in and he made it fucking sexy. Okay, guys. So just these trends, what other women are saying are sexy now. If other women said this sexy, then this is gonna be sexy. If other women said Jerry curls are gonna be sexy, you better believe you have dudes around here growing fucking Jerry curls. Okay, guys. So it's just a matter of trends. What's in, what's out. Do women like dark skinned men this year? Do women like super buff dudes? I remember once upon a time for a short period.
Okay, so here's a better question. Do you find yourself liking having phases? Like one phase you might be like, oh, I really like white guys, quote unquote, or another phase you might be like, I really into black guys, quote unquote, or is it just you've always liked the same people?
I don't really have, how I view it is like, if the energy's there and if I meet someone and it clicks, it doesn't matter if I've dealt with someone like that before or have had the same or like a mixture or anything like that. It's just really about the person and the vibe and if we just like kind of hit it off and click.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I get it.
Time where being a super buff dude was in, then that became he too big, and then it went to more like a Christian Guzman fit, slim, fit type. So trends just come in and out, guys. All right, so that will affect it too. Y'all already know women got that sheep mentality where one sees something attractive, then they all see it fucking attractive. Next, guys, her own personal taste. Now, a woman can have, you have all these variables at play where a woman can find attractive, and then, but she can override it with what she found attractive. And so this is when I sit here and I tell you guys, this is when you see the woman will date a black guy, even though she know her family is gonna fucking hate him. All right, but she just find him attractive. So her own personal taste comes into play also, regardless of all the other bullshit. You'll see, listen, I remember when dark skin was in, and I still had girls that like me. So just because something comes in doesn't mean that that's all women gonna pay attention to. You still gonna have some women that they still have their own personal taste regardless of what society's saying. Okay, guys? Next.
Okay, so for you personally, what do you find that sticks out for you that you have maybe... I know you said it earlier, it's about the energy and it's about the flow of the conversation, etc. But what about physical attributes?
Physical attributes. Like I said, you have to be fit.
Okay.
Self-care is a big one. Okay. You have to be... you don't want someone that's not taking care of themselves, like in the gym, mentally, how they speak to others. I take that for account heavily. So I'm always paying attention to how someone speaks about their mother, how someone speaks, like if we go out, how they speak around their friends, how they speak about their ex, how they speak about other people around them. Because that's one quality trait that's like, you want someone to always say good things about you even when you're not around.
Okay, got you. So let me ask another question, better, or it might even be a better question. Is there anything that sticks out to you that you have noticed over the years of dating that this person has always had this, whether it be physical, mental, emotionally, or spiritually?
Fit for sure.
Okay, gotcha.
Just because I like to go to the gym, and so I'm constantly like this morning I woke up at 5 a.m. and then had a whole entire day, but I still find a way to fit that into my schedule because I want to look good, and it also makes me feel good. So I want someone to kind of carry on that as well. So I'm like, hey babe, you want to go to the gym? And they're like, yeah, because you don't want someone that's not, doesn't care about their physical health or anything, because you want someone to also motivate you and you motivate them, and it kind of works hand in hand.
Okay, all right.
Age is, listen, I've had this discussion with y'all guys so many times. I don't feel like having to hear about, why women maturity and all this other shit. Some of you guys think women just go to the beta male provider because she's looking for a provider, because y'all listen to all this red pill rhetoric. And a lot of the red pill shit is good, but it's not. A lot of the red pill shit is just coming cut, it's just white. It doesn't have it don't set no parameters as in different variables that come into play. It just tells you, when a woman turns 30, she's looking for a beta male provider. And Hypergamy says that a woman is always looking for a man that makes more money than you. Anybody been dating women know that's, if you gonna take that as an absolute, that's complete bullshit. True. All of us done had a hot chick when we ain't had no fucking money, and we know she had better options.
True.
Okay, guys? And so when I sit here and I tell y'all some of this shit about the red pill, a lot of the shit that you hear in the red pill community is true, but it doesn't take in no kind of different variables. Okay, guys? So, like I said, when a woman ages, she gets maturity and she finds different things attractive. So what a woman might find attractive at 17, 18, when she get 32, she might not find that attractive. So when a woman's 17, 18, she find a little thug with the cornrows in her head attractive. When she get 32, 33, just a maturity. It ain't no aspect of, she don't want the bad guy no more. Sometimes that can be, the issue. I won't tell y'all guys that lie, that sometimes a woman would want to be with the tough guys when they're young. But when you get 32, 33, you start to look for, you just fucking mature. The type of women that I was attracted to at 21 is different than when I'm at 41 in November. You think I'm still attracted to the same woman at 21 as I was when I was 21? Hell fucking no. Okay.
What are your perspective on that, of aging and then your attraction changes with your age, in a sense?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like we said earlier before we went on, constantly feel like you're evolving and growing into a better person. So yeah, definitely a lot. I feel like
do you have anything in your mind that sticks out of what you look for now that you didn't in the past, or what you don't want now that you maybe did in the past?
Intelligence, knowledge. Gotcha. One thing is if you teach a woman something, she's always going to remember that, no matter what.
Gotcha.
She's always going to take that with her and be like, oh yeah, I remember when he taught me that. And so intelligence and knowledge is something that I really look for. And that's just comes with age and growing up.
Okay. I like it.
Hey guys, I prefer to now, if a girl goes in my rotation, I prefer her now to have a fucking career. That was not a requirement when I was 21. The only requirement was to have a fat ass. That's all I fucking cared about. Some thick hips and a big old ass. That's all I fucking cared about. I'm finna be 41 in November. I have much more higher standards for myself. Now, that's just maturity. Okay, guys? So, age plays a big role in it. Next, the last one, guys, gonna be swag. Now, the difference between swag and confidence is confidence, when I think of confidence, is something a woman sees when she's dealing with you, interacting with you, talking to you. Swag is something a woman can see across the room. Just the way you carry yourself. That is swag. Confidence is you come up to me and I'm interacting with you and you acting confident. Okay? Swag is the way you walk. And I'm not even talking about sex appeal, guys. Because if I say go on sex appeal, I'm thinking more, when I think of sex appeal, I'm thinking more of looks. When I say swag, I'm talking about, let's take the sex appeal, let's take your looks out of it completely. I'm talking purely on how you carry yourself, how you stand, just your swagger. Okay, guys? So usually, as women mature, they start to move more into swag. Okay, guys? So that is what, those are all.
Okay, what is your perspective on swag and confidence in a guy?
Oh, confidence?
Okay.
Sexy.
So that's very important for you personally. Is
sexy. Yes, how a guy carries himself, because you don't want a guy constantly like self-doubting, like self-doubt.
I know exactly what you mean.
Doubting himself.
Yes.
Like you want someone that, you know, he can walk into a room and he can present himself well. You don't want someone who's constantly like, oh no, I can't do that, or, you know, a man like that's a leader. It shows like leadership and like you're confident in that. And so a girl can definitely see that a mile across the room and be like, oh, he is definitely confident, and it is very attractive.
All right, see, heard it here first. All right, he actually finished up. So what are your thoughts overall what he said throughout the video when it comes to attracting women? I don't know how that plays a role of women are insecure children. Maybe that's just a clickbait type. I don't even, that had nothing to do with what he was talking about. But what are your thoughts overall about the attractiveness? I know you said about the energy, confidence. What else?
I don't know. He made some really good. I mean, I agree with like most of the stuff. Like I do see how it works. Like I like in the beginning how he said like how girls are more interested in like fit guys and guys are interested in more like curvy. And it's just like society and like the trends and kind of that. I mean, I do get that. Like if you are into that and you do look for trends and more into like what social media is, like I could see the perspective for sure. So
Okay. Got you. So overall, to give your perspective, it would be more confident, be a leader, stay fit, and
or you don't have to be fit. Like let me tell you, you don't have to have a 6-pack.
Got you.
You could be in between a dad bod and a 6-pack. Just at least you're working towards something and you have a goal and you're just trying in the gym.
Okay.
And like that's also with being confident. You're like, yeah, like I don't have a 6-pack, but I am going to the gym every day. Like I'm confident. Like I look good. Like,
all right, Jaye. And then the last one was we said energy and conversation and intelligence, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. All right. And where can they find you?
Instagram, Connor Alexis. I'll spell it for you because my name's a little different. It's KONARALEXIS.
I'm still thinking about the middle of this video. That shit was crazy.
He made a tear come out of my eye.
That shit was crazy. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow her, the link will be in the description below as well. If you want to check out his channel, they'll be in the description below as well. Join the Patreon army, and I'm out.